Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at modern women shocked by men's honesty. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
There have been actual statistical studies where they took thousands of people, put them on dates. It was in the UK where they did do this study. They put them on these blind dates, and then they match the blind dates on the succession to whether or not they get a second or third date, and they correlate that by astrological signs.
I love
and
that.
do you know what the answer is? Because I'm sure you do. What is the correlation?
Zero.
Zero.
I don't know.
Zero. It is 0.00.
He's a hater.
Astrological signs mean nothing. They mean absolutely nothing.
You do,
Airy.
but
Airy,
you're right. It does have an
fire
effect
right now. Are you a
But-
fire sign?
How about Libra?
Oh my gosh, you just said Libra.
It's such a Libra thing to say.
I feel like anyone who dates based on astrology signs is an automatic red flag.
So yesterday was National Girlfriend Day, and I was seeing all over Facebook and all over Instagram my friends' boyfriends posting about how they appreciate them and how much they're loved. And I'm just a little bit sad because my boyfriend Jason didn't do that yesterday.
I didn't participate in the dumb, made-up holiday that doesn't even exist. It's not even a real, made-up holiday.
Wow.
But it means something to me. Like, it's really embarrassing to see all of my...
Does it, or are you making it mean something that it doesn't really mean? Here's how you can tell it's a made-up holiday.
Yeah.
Hallmark doesn't even have a card for it.
Oh, boy. So wait, Jason, do you ever post your girlfriend on social media, or are you kind of a guy that never posts?
If we're out and about at a park or something and we get a nice picture in front of an azalea bush or something, I'll make my profile picture. I'm not ashamed of her. I love her. I show her off online, but I'm not gonna be beholden to this dumb Wikipedia made up holiday that some dude that was probably in trouble with his girlfriend made up to try to get out of trouble.
And Karen, if your relationship's great, do you really care that much about a social media post?
Right?
I mean, it would just be nice. I mean, it's ironic that you talked about this guy who was in trouble with his girlfriend when that's what's happening to you right now.
Oh, boy.
This one is tough. Everyone should post their significant other, but it should never be forced.
Excuse me. Just wanted to let you know, you be turning me on when you be shaving off your...
What do you mean?
Well, no, just because, I'm just letting you know that, if we were to ever get together, because I think you're very beautiful, you'd have to shave your... It turns me on, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? So you're not into not even a little?
Nah, I don't want no bits of hair. I don't want no follicle. I don't want to see nothing.
Not even some stubble?
Nah, I want that baby smooth, baby. You know what I'm saying? I like the baby smooth. You know what I'm saying? No type, but I just, it's got to be baby smooth. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, I'll shave too. This is going to be a mutual thing.
Cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm very well groomed and all that too. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. That's
yeah.
quality.
What's your name? I like your personality.
My name's Exit.
Exit? Nice. Exit?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy because I came up to you talking about your exit.
Damn.
I hate you.
How about I get your number and I can take you on a date?
Okay,
All right,
okay,
for
okay.
sure. That's crazy, man. I never walked up to a girl and told her that, I need your balls and got away with it in my life. I chose the right girl to do this.
Dang, those Lil Durk pickup lines were savage.
Excuse me. How you doing? Hi, what's your name?
My name's Rachel.
You say your name is Rachel? Oh, where are you walking to? Why you put your head down like that? My name's Rachel.
I'm going to go get some popcorn.
Some popcorn? That's the most random to come to the goddamn mall to get.
But I'm hungry.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to pop you later.
The pop smoke ones as well.
What are some red flags in a girl's dorm room?
Alcohol bottles everywhere makes them look like a drug.
Yeah, druggy.
Messy rooms.
Put it together.
The toilet paper in the bathroom, that's a big red flag. Also too many hair clips.
Oh, okay.
They give them to guys.
To get your hair out of your face when you're going ham?
Oh, for sure.
What an accommodating host.
It's really welcoming.
What do you think some red flags are in your room?
A smelly room.
Cool. Where do you think the stench originates from?
Some bad hygiene and some bad rugs.
I might take a step back.
I mean, these are some very red flags if you ask me.
First, I want to direct this to Miss Skinny Minnie.
Which Miss Skinny Minnie?
Isn't her name Mimi or Skinny
Yeah, okay,
Mimi? Well, the skinniest girl up there. She made a comment that you have to have a lot of willingness and motivation to be skinny.
I was quoting Dr. Kelly Brownell of Yale. That's what he says.
I don't care who you was quoting. You said it, own it.
I agree with him, absolutely.
Okay, good. But I'm a plus-size model. I am willing and motivated to wake up every day to keep these curves. I don't want to wake up and look like you and be confused and quoting everybody.
Let me ask you a question while you're standing up. Why is it okay for you to call her skinny mini, but it's not okay for her to comment about someone's size that's larger?
Well, I don't know her name, so okay, you got me on that, but moving on.
No, you said it. Own it.
Dang, Dr. Phil didn't have to disrespect her that badly.
Men are typically expected to court women, approach women, ask them out on dates, maybe pick them up, pay for dates, make the first move, etc. What are women expected to do to build a relationship? So I'm talking about that initial stage. What are women expected to do?
Wait, so are we saying that like? Are we saying that like he takes you out on a date? Like?
No, he's like, so like when you're like, let's say like the first date, like usually on a first date, like a guy picks you up, like he takes you there and he's like expected to pay, but like what are like you expected to do, kind of like in these like dating like scenarios?
Just be yourself.
Bring good conversation.
Be yourself. Like are you expected to impress him? Do you want to do a party trick? I don't know.
I feel like
they were so confused because they had no idea what to say. It seems this question was above their pay grade.
Putting your hands on my child is not like telling my child to go to bed.
Get your kid out of my house then.
I
No, but keep your kids in check. That's the thing. Keep your kids in check, then I won't even have to go there.
Yes or no, do y'all think it's okay for the step parents to put hands on the kids?
No, I don't think it's okay for a step parent to put hands on a kid, but I do think that in a situation in which the parent, the biological parent is not parenting in the right way, that other parent is gonna have to step up and parent. So I feel like, no. This is what I feel like. I feel like if a step parent ever feels like they are in a position that they have to discipline a child, your concern should be less with the step parent and more with the other parent. Why didn't you handle it to even allow to get there? Before I go step out of the stepmother, I'm slapping out of her father first, because it's like, yo, you should have handled it. Why would you allow it? Never got to this point.
Not only is that kid from another human, but it means more work is needed.
Now, if they make it to the final, the girls will get $5,500 each. The blokes will get $69,000 each. How can anyone justify this, Ita?
They can't.
No.
I mean, the gender... I beg your pardon?
I can justify it.
How?
Why?
Well, I tell you what, stars don't get paid more money because, a sport doesn't become interesting because the stars are paid more money. Stars get paid more money because the sport is interesting. Let me ask you this. How many of you guys on the panel know who our Australian Matildas are playing in the quarterfinals?
Don't.
No, because you don't care about it. Now, if you cared about
I do if they win.
No, but that's the thing.
They beat Brazil.
Do you know what? All of you can go and watch W League games in the women's competition here, but you don't. Now, when you start to go and watch these women play the wonderful football they do, then they'll earn more money.
But I don't go to watch the men play football either.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people do, Ita. The Men's World Cup is one of the biggest money spinners on the planet. Women's football, even though at grassroots level it's working really, really well, it's got a long way to go. The other thing, let me ask you this about sports equality. The top 10 fastest men of all time in terms of sprinters are all black, of African origin. Are you telling me that the white guys should say, hold on, we should be paid just as much as the black guys for sprinting? No, because they're not as fast.
No, whoever wins gets the most.
Yeah, well, that's it. Do you know what? There is not one team in the Women's World Cup that could beat a junior male side in the A-League.
So what?
So they're not as good.
Well, they're playing women.
What?
Maybe but why? But to me, it comes down to simply a matter of inequity. It's not, I mean, women are not paid the same amount of money as blokes in so many professions, and I think we need to pay women more in sport, in all sorts of different jobs.
Well, regardless of whether the product's as good.
Logic versus emotion, plain as day. If there's no money coming in, money can't go out.
My body count is 10.
Oh, damn. Okay, so here's the real question. Do I lie or do I say the truth?
You could divide by 3.
Nah. Okay, yeah. Mine's, I think it's like 13, I would say. I think, yeah. Like,
13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Per.
You think? So
mine is actually 1.
Yeah,
Just one.
just one.
And it's your current boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that's precious.
It's special.
She's telling the truth. So like 4.
Multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
So 12? According to Steven Stifler.
Okay, Steven.
to the
Okay,
stiff man.
Steven.
According to the
If we're
Stiffmeister.
talking about
What are your thoughts on women with high body counts? Red flag?
The most dangerous person to be with is somebody that doesn't want to love you, but also doesn't want to lose you.
This lady is spitting facts. What more is there to say?
So let's take rapper out of it for a second, right? Let's just talk about the normal guy. The normal guy doesn't want you in a BBL. The normal guy doesn't want fake lips. The normal guy doesn't want. The normal guy doesn't want fake hair. The normal guy doesn't want a high body count. He doesn't. This is what the normal guy doesn't want, and we can look. And even in the most famous people, they wouldn't want that either. And
But girls will say Kim Kardashian.
yeah, but you can see all the trouble she's going through now.
Again, why should we change our whole body just to fit our partner's needs?
Of $30 million from the Women's World Cup. The men would draw from a pool of $400 million, okay? $400 million, $30 million. Why is that? It's because the Men's World Cup generates $6 billion in revenue. The Women's World Cup generates $131 million in revenue. If you want to talk about pay disparity, the Women's World Cup players get paid out 20% of the total revenue. The men get paid out 7%. As a percentage point, they are getting much more. The problem is, for anybody desiring equal pay, and by the way, I think equal pay is a ridiculous concept in and of itself. If the women generate more revenue, they should get paid more than the men. Don't strive for getting the same, strive for getting what you're worth. And if you're worth more, then get more.
Wow, she was so shocked by the truth that she just gave a blank stare.
What would you do if I had loads of guy friends?
It's kind of a red flag, I can't lie.
It's men that can't have female friends because they can't look past the friendship. There's always that moment where like they will find them attractive or want to sleep with them.
But I think it's definitely 50-50.
No way, it's not
both guys.
50-50, no way.
In what aspect is it not?
Most of these guys that claim to be my friend genuinely just was trying to sleep with me.
That's because you're attractive.
You know? Women, it's easier for us to see you as a friend. Women will already put men in the friend zone, you know, whereas men won't.
I think guys can be friends with girls if the girl's ugly.
Yeah, but that's not nice.
It's not nice, but it's just the truth.
It honestly depends on the other guy and his intentions. I think this is up to the couple themselves.
How has he not noticed that I'm mad at him? We haven't talked in 20 minutes. What is he even thinking about?
I could take a bear in a fight. Not like a grizzly bear, but like a black bear. Jump on his back, put it in a headlock, done.
This is the truth. We are oblivious whether you like it or not.
You really think a woman that's single at 34 is the same as a guy that's single at 34?
Yeah.
How?
Look 34.
I mean,
They're not the same.
a 34-year-old guy is not the same as a 34-year-old woman, and the reason why is because the things that make a woman attractive are youth, beauty, fertility, and chastity. The things that make a man attractive are success, ambition, confidence. All these things take time to acquire. So a guy that's 34 versus a girl that's 34 are not the same. A woman has lost her value by the time she's 34, no offense. Versus a man, if he does the work, his value is going up. So it's not the same. That is biological fact. Here's the thing. This is a fact. Men between 18 to 60, they were polled. What do you find the most attractive? Women between 18 to 24.
This is very true in many ways. Men and women are beautiful for their own unique characteristics.
You can see the blatant lie that you women do every single day. A lot of men don't want to speak like this because when they speak like this, they get told about, oh, you're misogynistic, stop speaking on black women's hair. A lot of men aren't even going to bother saying this, but what I am going to say to you is you're going to talk about, oh, it's a protective style. If it was a protective style, you would wear something that is actually your hair. You wouldn't be walking around with your European woman's hair on your head. I have sisters. I've grown up in an African household. This excuse that you women make about, I can't manage my hair, it's an excuse that you women wait. And then you talk about Eurocentric hairstyles. You women buy into it. No one is asking you to do that. So end of the day is, man would like you with your natural hair, but most men know that asking for that is going to give you headaches, so they're still going to take the beat anyway. But in reality, we can see the hair on your head. I want to know what my daughter's hair is going to come out if I have a baby with you. I do not know why you're wearing it on your head.
But you know why you'll know? Now you're chatting.
I've got something to say.
Natural beauty triumphs all forms of artificial beauty.
Can I get your number?
I probably will not text you back.
Oh, I mean, at least he's honest, Mom. That's a good quality in someone.
Quality being honest. Do you like ghost girls?
Huh?
Do you like ghost people?
No,
Is that what people say now?
don't really see relationships in that way.
So you just want to pump and dump?
No, I don't sleep around, really.
So you want to date my mom?
No.
You want to marry her?
No.
What's happening?
Huh?
Do you want to date my daughter?
I would prefer to date someone my age. How old are you?
Old enough.
Damn, right off the bat, he told her off.
This is the message for all of the ceiling fans models out there. If you currently claim to have a boyfriend, you don't. You have a friend with benefits. No self-respecting man would ever share his girlfriend with another man in any capacity. This is not a relationship, it's an arrangement. If he's secure with what you do, he does not love you. He just sees you as an object. And if he does love you, he's completely insecure because he's so scared to lose you that he won't be honest with you. I don't know how many more and former ceiling fans models need to come out with their warning cries to you before you'll listen. But I guess you're already down the path that your ego won't let you turn around. I really hope you can find your way out of this industry. And I sincerely hope that you'll stumble upon a decent guy who can come to terms with this part of your past. I wish you no ill will. I'm just trying to help you escape before you're too far gone.
This is tough because everyone has different love styles. What do you think?
Here's why you should not buy women flowers. Guys, flowers are reserved for women that we're in a relationship with or we're dating seriously, not for the first date. A lot of guys think, I'm gonna be a gentleman. I'm gonna bring her flowers on the first date. Guys, sentiments like this make you come across as you putting her on a pedestal. What has she done to deserve flowers? You can be a gentleman without having to buy her flowers. She needs to do just as much proving to you as you are to her. When you're dating a woman, when you're courting a woman, I don't know if I like you or not. I don't know if you add value to my life. And when you're bringing her flowers, you're telling her, hey baby, I think you're better than me. It might be indirect and women won't agree with this obviously, but it's the truth. Save the flowers for women who have earned it, who are in a relationship with you.
Flowers are a delightful gift, but this guy makes it seem awful.
Men are given more opportunity from birth. Like, you have more opportunity than me. You definitely have more opportunity than her.
How so?
As a man,
How
just
so?
period. As a man, you have more opportunity. Like, don't men get still paid more on the dollar than women?
Yeah, that's still a fact.
That's
okay. That's false for real?
That's 100% false.
They changed it for real?
The wage gap based on gender is 100% false.
That's so bad. Nah, I've never seen. Everyone gets paid the same at this point. Like, if you enter a job and you have have a certain type of status in that job for how long you've been there, that's depending on how much you get paid. Otherwise than that, just because of you having balls, you're not getting paid more nowadays.
I've seen women like how you said at what's it called, construction plants or whatever. They won't get paid the same as a man.
You triggered my
because they do more.
So,
but
that's
construction.
Construction wise,
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm just going to debunk this right now. There is no wage gap solely because of gender. The reason why women earn less money than men, well, number one, that the 80 cents on the dollar, 70 cents on the dollar that feminists like to spew all the time, that comes from all working men versus all working women. They don't account for career worked, hours worked, degrees, experience, danger of job. They don't account for any of that. Just it's just basically all men that are full-time and all women that are full-time. So that's number one. That's the number one issue. Number two, women work jobs that are less strenuous than men, less physically intensive. That's fine, but those are the jobs that tend to pay more, dangerous, strenuous jobs. Number two, women work less hours than men on average. Women take more vacation time than men on average. They're less likely to argue for higher wages. They're more agreeable. They're less competitive. These are all things that are ingrained biologically in women. So it is what it is. Like, women don't earn less money because they're women. They earn less money because of choice.
Wow, this guy really does put it into a different perspective. She just couldn't handle the truth.
How many times you've gotten to a club into VIP for free when some ugly chicks had to pay full price?
Is that my fault?
No. I've asked how many times it happened before you go down that path.
I mean, plenty of times in Miami.
Exactly, but that's not fair, is it?
Well, please don't forget I'm not from here.
But that's not the point, ma'am. That's not fair, is it?
I also don't care about those things.
But so you only care about fairness when it doesn't benefit you.
I just don't go to clubs that often.
But that's not the point. I asked you, how many times you've gone to a club where you got in free where ugly chicks or less attractive chicks had to pay? And you know that's happened. You didn't say, excuse me, sir. Even though I'm attractive, I demand that you charge me full price. You're okay with the double standards that benefit you.
No, that's not fair at all.
You were 12 years old, you go to school one day, and you get charged. And then you're in the juvenile system for how long?
8 years.
Did you a girl when you were 12 years old?
No. We like kissed on each other, like touched on each other, whatever, but no what actually ever happened.
This robbed you of your childhood.
Yeah, and it still robbed me of my adulthood. I've had like numerous jobs that I've lost just because they ran my background after they gave me the job and they took the job away from me.
Was she white? Was she black?
White.
She was a white
white.
girl.
I live in an all-white neighborhood.
All white neighborhood. Do you think the fact that you're a young black man with this white girl, her parents find out about it, that this probably had a lot to do with it?
Positive has something to do with it.
Did you engage in physical sexual acts against your classmates' will at any time? He answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Daniel told the truth.
Wow, this is so heartbreaking. I feel so broken for this poor guy.
First of all, I'm not a misogynist, because a misogynist is someone that puts down women. I exalt women to their rightful role. Women are supposed to be women, not men. And every time somebody says that a woman is equal to a man and does what a man could do, and you're actually abusing and denigrating women. Women have a unique purpose, and they're special. They're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. I support women. So I'm not a misogynist. I don't put down, you're putting down women by saying women can be men. You're putting down women by saying transgenders can be women. No, they can never be women. Women are special, and no man can just convert and say I'm a woman today. You're putting down women by saying that. Preach, brother, preach. So you're actually anti-women. I'm pro-woman. I'm pro-mothers, I'm pro-wives, and I'm pro-women.
She tried so hard to argue back, but he just kept on spitting facts.
Babe, there was a girl that just flirted with me in there.
In the store?
Yeah.
Did you tell her you have a fiance?
No, I forgot to.
Hunter, did you flirt with her?
I don't think so. I mean, I didn't give her my number.
Oh, good for you, babe. You didn't give her your number. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think men, when they get engaged, need rings. Because you know what I do? I flash people my ring. So now you can do that too.
I agree. You should get me one.
I will. Baby, I'm actually going to get you one. Can I propose to you?
What? No, I'm already engaged. What do you mean?
This woman was shocked by this man's brutal honesty. What do you think about this? Was it necessary or not? I don't condone cheating at all, but this guy's a savage. You guys have made it to the end. Like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you enjoy this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.